Hey guys, welcome back. It's Hunter, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my custom highway patrol and state trooper. So these are my two state troopers and their highway patrol vehicles. Not really anything about them. I'll go into more detail soon. But the highway patrol, so I have, my city police, then the county sheriff, and then these are the whole entire state. Haven't really come up with a name of the state that my city's in, but really like the way these look. And I do have a tutorial on the car right here, so if you guys can check back on my channel, I do have that in the tutorials playlist. But let's just get into the builds. And first thing we're going to look at is the car. So the car is supposed to be a modern Dodge Charger, and I tried for my state troopers and my high patrol to go with the black and white color scheme. I would have done my whole entire police force like this, but I just don't have enough pieces to do this. I use my only white car frame for this car, and it makes it look so much better with the dark gray bases. But as always, the red light is on the left and the light bar, and I have a push bar on the front. And unlike the tutorial, this I actually have it all black on the front because I eventually found those two pieces. But on the back, this is one of the very few cars I've done an extended back sort of thing. Because usually on my cars, like my police cars right here, you guys will see that while they follow the same sort of cab look in front style, the backs are very different because the Charger is one stud more long, one stud to the back. Which, I mean, I actually kind of like the look. It makes it a lot more realistic and look better. Sort of like how on my sports car, every time I make the backs look longer, I think they just look better and more sportier and faster. So that's why I did that for this car. But the back I actually did sort of, that the tail lights right there, they have the two lines of tail lights, which I think looks pretty cool. But one thing is you see it on the side, but you guys can just imagine those are blinkers. And then brake light up in here, which I do on almost every single car I can. And then front, like I said, headlights, and then you just have this push bar. If you take that off, that's what you see. And then this is one of very few cars I actually put rear view mirrors on too. So also steering wheel in it. So this car looks, it's one of the more realistic ones I have. I really like the way it looks. Also, another feature about this car is if you look at it like this, you guys can see that the wheels are poking out the sides, because I usually use the base for wheels on this car, but to make this one lower, these I usually use this type of frame, which makes them stand up a little higher, but you don't see anything, which I like. This, I use the more common this style, the wider style of wheelbase, but those just stick out. So yeah, I use that, and I think it makes it look better for the type of car it is. And then the CHP officer, not CHP, I based this off of the California Highway Patrol, but this isn't the California Highway Patrol. The Highway Patrol officer is right here. He has the tan uniform, and yeah, not much to say about him, but they do have their sunglasses, like all Highway Patrol guys have to have. And then the second thing we're going to look at is the motorcycle. Now you might be thinking the motorcycle looks kind of old, and that's because it is. I tried going for that because I wanted to base it off of one of my favorite TV shows from the 70s. It's called Chips. It's about the California Highway Patrol. It's really what inspired me to make these. And the motorcycles are, that's who the main characters, they ride on motorcycles. And it's one of my favorite things. I love the way they look, and it's one of my favorite things in the whole city, even though it doesn't look the best. And you have, if you look at the motorcycles, this actually looks pretty like it. It has the two red lights in the front, and they didn't have the blue in the headlight right there. And I didn't get a windshield because this is one of those super old ones, and I just couldn't find one. It was hard enough finding a motorbike that wasn't over $5, $10. But yeah, we have two turning signals, the brake light, and then this is actually kind of flimsy. just 1x3s poked on everywhere. And then for this back, the storage compartment, you have the antenna. And then this big old black, 2 carrying boxes that they can open up on the sides. And this CHP officer, he also has the sunglasses, and he has a little visor that can go down. Oops. But he has this, and then his helmet, and if we look at him, he's the same exact uniform as him, except this guy took the time, and I put these little blue strips of tape, and I had to take scissors and cut off these thin strips. That's right, they're not completely even, but yeah, I have the strips of blue on either side, and really like the way this looks. So there is my CHP officer and my other CHP officer, along with the Dodge Charger and the motorbike. So thank you guys for watching, and really hope you guys like the police force. Please make sure you comment down below on what you think, and if there's anything you guys would think that might change this for the better, please tell me down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts. And as always, be sure to subscribe if you're new and you like the content, and like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. And that's it for today. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.